Why are you continuously late for this class, Mr. Spicoli? Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this? I don't know.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest teen movies of all time.
We've had 9 classes together since kindergarten. 10 if you count Religion of Other Cultures, which you didn't because you called it science fiction and refused to go.
Yeah.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most amusing films about and for teens. What's your go-to teen comedy? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Number 10, Booksmart.
It's cooler to be late. We're gonna arrive right at the crest. Before you know it, you'll be neck deep in Ryan.
Neck deep in what direction?
Can you tell me?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Being a model student can come with some downsides, as we learn in this wonderful comedy. 2 high school seniors and best friends find out their seemingly irresponsible classmates also have bright futures ahead of them.
This isn't possible. You guys don't even care about school.
No. We just don't only care about school.
So they decide to make up for lost time with the wild night out they never had. Needless to say, chaos ensues. Among the most memorable moments are encounters with the unhinged Gigi and a stop-motion animated scene.
Why do you look like that?
The sharp script, inspired direction from Olivia Wilde, and chemistry between stars Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Dever make it an endlessly rewatchable treat. We give Booksmart an A+.
And how are you dry?
How are you dry?
Number 9, Dope.
Well, we gotta get rid of it then, you know?
Yeah.
Dump it or take it to the police, yeah. Take it to the police.
Are you joking?
Another great 2010s comedy about smart characters making not so smart decisions is Dope. This coming-of-age story follows Malcolm, a Los Angeles teen trying to get out of his neighborhood and into Harvard.
I think you're not taking the process seriously.
I'm taking it seriously, Mr. Bailey, I promise.
But this is jeopardized when he gets unwittingly involved in a criminal conspiracy. With a stash of drugs to get rid of and no clue where to start, Malcolm and his friends have to use their brains more than ever.
Nobody's gonna suspect a thing. We're just geeks doing what geeks do.
Dope is both a touching story of a good kid in a bad situation, as well as an uproarious caper. And the dynamic visual direction keeps the energy and laughs going.
He asked for you alone, you know? I got your back and all, it's just I don't want to mess with his explicit instructions. You'll be fine, bro. Right?
Number 8, Bring It On.
I still say we use the routine we have. If we have to start over, I quit.
Whoever here is for a new routine, raise your hand.
If you were on your school's cheerleading squad, we assume you've seen this movie at least a couple dozen times. But even if you haven't so much as picked up a pom-pom, there's still plenty to love about Bring It On.
What do you want?
I want you on the squad. You're the best, they know it. They just reject the unfamiliar.
Kirsten Dunst stars as the newly crowned captain of the Toros, who are dismayed to find their winning routines were copied from another team. So they have to pull out all the stops to prove they can win with honor.
How about it, girls? It's gonna be hard without you two.
Fine. Sure, whatever.
The film does a great job of both sending up and honoring the world of cheerleading, and Dunst proves herself a star with her inspired lead performance. We will always appreciate Bring It On.
Hey, remember, bring it.
Number 7, Dazed and Confused.
You know, I'd like to quit thinking of the present, like right now, as some minor, insignificant preamble to something else.
Exactly, man. That's what everybody in this car needs. It's some good old worthwhile visceral experience.
We always looked forward to the last day of school, but our summers never kicked off quite like this. Richard Linklater's classic period comedy follows the antics of teens on one day in Austin in 1976. Among their escapades are recreational substances, falling in love, and avoiding the paddle of Fred O'Banion.
You know what? I'm gonna go find your little skinny partner Carl and his mom. And let me tell you something, I took it easy on you, all right?
The plot is mainly an excuse to spend time with these lovable characters and bask in the film's Texas setting. Although it didn't make much of an impact upon release, its inspired dialogue, great music, and early roles for future stars Ben Affleck and Matthew McConaughey make Dazed and Confused a must-see to this day.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Number 6, Easy A.
I am about 6 seconds away from slapping you so hard your teeth will bleed.
Can you do it in front of everyone?
A little white lie can become something much bigger if you're not careful. That's the lesson of this excellent teen comedy, loosely inspired by The Scarlet Letter. After high schooler Olive tells her best friend about a non-existent romantic encounter, she ends up the talk of the school.
I mean, I have a reputation to uphold.
Don't you, though?
However, her newfound popularity leads to a mess that she can't easily wriggle out of. Featuring what's rightfully regarded as Emma Stone's breakout role, the film is both witty and insightful. Honesty might be the best policy, but Easy A shows just how engrossing an out-of-control lie can be.
How do you know I like being thought of as a floozy?
Because at least you're being thought of.
Number 5, 10 Things I Hate About You.
I'm not hostile. I'm annoyed.
Why don't you try being nice? People wouldn't know what to think.
You forget I don't care what people think.
Yes, you do.
If William Shakespeare was alive today, we like to think he'd be a fan of this movie. Inspired by the bard's The Taming of the Shrew, 10 Things I Hate About You follows a scheme to set the rebellious cat up with school bad boy Patrick.
If you're planning on asking me out again, you might as well just get it over with.
Do you mind? You're kind of ruining this for me.
Although Patrick is initially just playing along, he soon finds himself falling for Kat, who also can't help but be won over. The film manages to be both heartfelt and hilarious, thanks to its great script and cast.
Cameron, do you like the girl?
Yeah?
Yeah, and is she worth all this trouble?
Well, I thought she was, but you know,
Well, she is or she isn't. See, first of all, Joey is not half the man you are. Secondly, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Go for it.
Featuring breakout roles for Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, there's nothing we hate about this movie and more than 10 things that we love about it.
You are amazingly self-assured. Has anyone ever told you that?
I tell myself that every day, actually.
Number 4, Mean Girls.
Okay, you should just know that we don't do this a lot, so this is like a really huge deal. We want to invite you to have lunch with us every day for the rest of the week.
Oh, it's okay.
Coolness. So we'll see you tomorrow. On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Think studying and taking tests are the most stressful part of going to high school? Think again. Taking cues from the equally brilliant Heathers, this satire takes us through the jungle of one particularly clique-filled school.
Now, where you sit in the cafeteria is crucial because you got everybody there. You got your freshmen, ROTC guys, preps, JV jocks.
Previously homeschooled Katie arrives at North Shore High School, where she learns of the Plastics, a trio of popular girls both feared and admired. She joins their ranks in hopes of sabotaging leader Regina. However, she soon finds herself turning into the enemy.
You know I couldn't invite you. I had to pretend to be plastic.
Buddy, you're not pretending anymore. You're plastic. Cold, shiny, hard plastic.
With a great script from Tina Fey and terrific early roles from Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, and Amanda Seyfried, there's never a moment wasted in this film. Fetch might not have caught on, but Mean Girls thankfully did.
That is so Fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make Fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Number 3, Superbad.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin? McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer?
Graduating high school often means saying goodbye to your best friend. So you need to make the most of the time you still have together. That's what Seth and Evan, the leaders of this raunchy delight, do.
You know, one of you bros could have come up and sat up with me.
We're fine back here.
That's fine.
Safe in the back seat.
Tasked with procuring illicit refreshments for a house party, the two get into more trouble than they could have ever anticipated. As outrageous as Superbad often is, it's grounded by stars Jonah Hill and Michael Cera's chemistry. First penned by writers Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg when they were teenagers, Superbad is a super good time from beginning to end.
Yeah, man, I told you the idea would work. I fooled those cops. I'm McLovin. Woo! I am McLovin.
Number 2, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this?
John Hughes wrote and directed numerous classic 80s teen movies, including 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club.
Will milk be made available to us? We're extremely thirsty, sir.
I have a really low tolerance for dehydration.
I've seen her dehydrate, sir. It's pretty gross.
But if there's one we're always in the mood to watch, it's Ferris Bueller. Matthew Broderick plays the titular truant teen, who decides he'd rather see the sights in Chicago than spend the day trapped at school.
Is there a problem?
You're Abe Froman.
That's right. I'm Abe Froman.
The sausage king of Chicago.
Yeah, that's me.
Joining him are girlfriend Sloane and best friend Cameron, whose mind is elsewhere. And hot on his trail are suspicious sister Jeannie and ruthless dean of students Ed Rooney.
Hey, wait, that's my car. I'll move it. I'm Wayne's keys. You shithead!
No other movie has made playing hooky look quite as fun. And there are few dudes as righteous as Ferris Bueller.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. She's the Man. This modern take on Shakespeare's Twelfth Night features a great starring performance from Amanda Bynes.
Okay, yeah. You got a deal.
You're the man.
Yes, I am.
Better Off Dead. One of the weirdest and funniest comedies we've ever seen.
Go that way. Really fast. If something gets in your way, turn.
What a coach.
Good Burger. Keenan and Kel went to the big screen for a deliciously entertaining movie.
Oh, yeah. I know some of these words.
Election. Political satire comes to a high school in this inspired comedy.
I can't wait to start campaigning.
Ah, well, it should be easy for you. So far, no competition.
Yeah, but you know, Coca-Cola is by far the world's #1 soft drink, and they spend more money than anybody on advertising. I guess that's how come they stay #1.
Not another teen movie. All of our favourite teen movie cliches get skewered in this spoof.
You haven't spoken to me in like 4 years, Jake.
Actually, it's more like 6. Because the time you're referring to when we were standing in line in that movie theater, I was actually saying hey to the person right behind you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Clueless.
I've tried everything to convince him of my scholastic aptitude, but I was brutally rebuffed.
Oh, get over it, okay? He's a miserable little man who wants to make everyone else miserable too.
Dee, that's it. We've got to figure out a way to make Mr. Hall sublimely happy.
There have been numerous great direct adaptations of Jane Austen's novel Emma, However, our favourite will always be this one, which transports the plot to Beverly Hills in the 90s and gives our matchmaker a yellow plaid suit and cell phone.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if.
Alicia Silverstone plays Cher, a popular high schooler with her heart, but not always her mind, in the right place. Among her challenges are helping new student Ty climb the social ladder, figuring out her former stepbrother Josh, and passing her driver's test.
Can't be the absolute and final word in driver's licenses.
Girlie, as far as you're concerned, I'm the messiah of the DMV.
Clueless might have countless reminders that it's set in the 90s, but it holds up perfectly thanks to its memorable dialogue, excellent ensemble, and Silverstone's endearing starring performance. Anyone who thinks they can improve it would have to be clueless.
Oh my god, I'm totally bugging. I feel like such a bonehead.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
I wanna